Hello, and welcome to the Not Right News for Friday, February 3rd, 2012. I did not report on the news last Friday, not because there was no news, but because I was sick in the head. Really? Nobody is in shock from that. This Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday, and Madonna is doing the halftime show for America and the world to watch. Also, it'll be viewed on the internet. This is the first time for that. Both internet and Madonna doing the halftime show. Madonna promises there will be no wardrobe malfunctions, and also is quoted as saying she has never worked so hard on a performance in her life. Didn't know it was that hard to keep her clothes on. I don't seem to have a problem, neither does most of the world. I don't know what her problem is. It's a new thing. She figures she'd pick it up before she was 53. She didn't. Next bit of news is that Hillary Clinton showed up at a UN meeting, United Nations, for those who don't know what the UN is. United Nations meeting, and she had her hair slicked back and a shirt with a Mandarin collar. Yes, she is compared to looking like a Bond villain. I'm still waiting for the shock of that one. I saw that one coming. Vermont State Police this week were shocked to find out that they've been riding around with the image of a pig in the decal on the side of their car. Yes, it turns out that an inmate had altered the image that goes on the side of the car, because the inmate worked at the prison where they made the decals and license plates. He worked in the decal department, and he used his artistic ability to alter the image so the spots on the cow, I'll show you here. There you go. That looks like a pig. And it's been going on for like 2 years. They don't know what inmate did it. It's been going on for 2 years. As they repainted the car, they put these stickers on, or got the car, they put these stickers on it. The decals on the side. And there's 30 cars, 60 decals, which are now being replaced because they discovered it. It's kind of funny. Nobody's upset about it, but they think, well, the guy could use his artistic ability for something better than what he did. He wouldn't be in jail. Which is very true. And for those in other countries who don't know why that's funny, in America, criminals refer to cops as pigs. So they were pigs riding around with pigs on their car. You see the humor? That just ain't right. Now, the next one is out of Pennsylvania. A Pennsylvania woman, Evelyn Marie Fuller, age 49, robbed her local bank. Had to get the money. What did she need the money for? She told the police she needed the money to buy dentures. Yes, she was a toothless woman, robbed the bank. And being toothless made it impossible for her to take a bite out of crime. Oh, that was a bad one. That was a bad joke. But I'm going to go with it. Next in the news, 48-year-old man adopts his 42-year-old girlfriend as his daughter. Why, you ask? Well, he's looking at getting 30 years for vehicular homicide, DUI manslaughter, and leaving the scene. He's pled not guilty against the charges, but he set up a trust so that all of his money goes to his children in case he gets sued in a wrongful death suit. Being his girlfriend is actually his daughter, she would get 1/3 of the money. His other two younger children would get the other 2/3. I don't know how this is actually going to stand up in court. I didn't know that once you're over the age of 18, you could actually be adopted as someone else's kid. But if Bill Gates wants to adopt somebody, hey, I'm looking, you know. I could take his money. You know, let him leave me a little bit or something. That would be great. But no. He adopted his 42-year-old girlfriend. I guess he prefers incest over prison rape. I don't know. The next and final bit story is this is the second time in history this has happened. Minnesota man Joel Bruss was arrested for DWI on a Zamboni. Yes, the second time this has happened in the history of the world. Who would have thought? Apparently he was resurfacing the ice at the ice rink of his local ice rink, and he was careening around the ice and hitting the sideboards, unable to control his Zamboni. Zambonis go about 3 miles an hour, 4 miles an hour. I don't understand how anybody, even drunk, could not drive it. But he couldn't, and he got a DWI charge for it. The police were called because of his erratic driving, and he was having a hard time standing, which he was on ice. I can kind of see that. But he also smelled like alcohol. He was arrested, DWI. The first time, this is the second time. The first time, this guy was the winner. 63-year-old man was arrested in 2005 in New Jersey for the same offense. So, Yes, you can't go to work drunk, people. He was a part-time employee. Mr. Bruss was a part-time employee at the rink. I'm sure he's been fired now. But that didn't say anything in the report I read about him being fired. So, anyways, the links to these stories that I have today are in the description here below. Follow them up, check them out, read them out for yourself. There's more pictures of the police, the pig decals and things like that. You can look at them a little closer, a little bit bigger, better pictures than what I was able to get. They're there. So check them out in the links. Actually read the stories. It's pretty fun. And, well, that's all I have for this week. I'll be back next week with the Not Right News for February 10th of 2012. And because I don't talk about it doesn't mean it's not news. But if I do talk about it, there's something that just ain't right.